Hey guys, welcome to Bangkok, and today we do a Sukhumvit line tour. Crowd, bees, planes and food. Stay tuned. The best.
Most of you, when you visit Bangkok for the first time, end up somewhere around Sukhumvit. That's where most hotels are. So today I'm not leaving Sukhumvit, I'm just following the Sukhumvit line north. The best part? This whole tour is basically free. We start at Chatuchak Weekend Market, yes chaotic, yes touristy, but still worth it. Right next to it we slow things down at Chatuchak Park. Same area, completely different mood. Then we jump back on the BTS and head further north to the Royal Thai Air Force Museum. Free entry, real planes and almost no tourists. And to finish the day we ride the Green Line almost to the end, to one of the biggest night markets in Bangkok. Cheap food, locals only, no influencer nonsense. One BTS line, 4 stops, 0 entrance fees. This is Bangkok, easy, cheap and way more local than you would expect.
Yeah, crazy how big is this market.
The Chatuchak Weekend Market. This market started in the 1940s as a small local market. Today it covers about 35 acres, roughly 35 football fields. You will walk all of them. There are over 15,000 stores, you won't find the one you are looking for. Every Saturday and Sunday more than 200,000 people come here. Everybody is relaxed. Nobody is relaxed. You can buy food, clothes, art, plants, beds, antiques and things that seemed like a good idea 5 minutes ago. It's open weekends only because this level of chaos needs rules. To get here, exit at Mochit BTS station, also called Moyit. Just follow the crowd, independent thinking is optional. If you are lost, don't worry, this is the correct experience.
Now we can go also for some food here.
Let's be honest, it's not the cheapest place in Bangkok anymore. A lot of the food here is clearly made for tourists and the prices show it. It's still good, it's still fun, but if you're looking for real street food prices, wait until later in the video. Because further north there's a night market that's way bigger and way cheaper.
Yeah, and just behind the Chatuchak Market in the north is the park, but there are 3 parks, but they are kind of together, but 3 different names, very huge and peaceful and silent, even birds here. People come here to relax. The guy in the hammock.
This green area is actually not just one park, it's 3 parks connected together. Chatuchak Park, Queen City Kid Park and Vajirapenchat Park, also known as Rot Phai Park. Together they cover more than 300 acres of green space right in the middle of Bangkok. Chatuchak Park opened in the 1980s, Queen City Kid Park is known for its botanical gardens and Rot Phai Park is popular for cycling and big open lawns. So if the market next door gets a bit too crazy, you can just walk 5 minutes, lie down in the grass and remember that Bangkok can actually be pretty relaxed.
Yeah, and then you can walk up to the end of the park. It's very nice, relax a bit. Enter the BTS again at Phra Vinh Yatin station and the next stop will be the Royal Thai Air Force Museum. It's for free. Yeah, there's neither someone here in this museum, so there's no entrance fee. It's a free admission. Wow, the Royal Thai Air Force was built already in 1911. Just 8 years before the Wright brothers started to fly the double-decker.
The Royal Thai Air Force Museum is way bigger than I expected. The museum opened back in 1952 and tells the story of the Thai Air Force, from early propeller aircraft to modern jet fighters. There are dozens and dozens of aircraft on display. Honestly, it feels closer to around 100 planes, spread across multiple buildings and outdoor areas. You will see trainers, fighters, helicopters, old classic and modern machines, and most of the time you're almost alone. So yeah, if you like planes and don't like crowds or entrance fees, this place is a no-brainer.
Yeah, after the coffee it's time for the flight simulator. Curious to see.
I grew up playing flight simulators back on the Commodore 64, so of course I had to try it this once. I spent about 15 minutes flying different aircraft, feeling like a professional pilot again. And honestly, I was ready to shoot something down. But no combat mode, no enemies, no explosions, just very peaceful flying. At some point I realized this is a bit too calm for me. And like always when life gets too calm, I get hungry. So I left my pilot career behind and continued north on the Sukhumvit line to the station number 23, the biggest night market in Bangkok.
Yeah, wow, yes, this area seems very huge. Here's the sky train, the BTS line, Sukhumvit. Oh. So let's explore this market. Maybe we can find some specialities. I'm a bit too early, I think so, but there are already people, so it's really huge, crazy. So now in the meantime, before I go to eat, it's time for massage. 240 baht an hour, which is very cheap. So now 1 hour massage, and then I'm really hungry, I think so.
So after the massage I was really hungry. And this market is called Save One Go Market. It's at the BTS station Yaek Khor Por Aor or number 23. The market is a real local night market that doesn't target tourists. The food here is generally cheap because it's made for locals, not sightseeing wallets. I spotted maybe 3 Western visitors the whole time. The rest were all Thai families and people from the neighborhood. This is the kind of street food experience you don't get in the city center. Authentic, cheap and actually full of locals.
We spot a foreigner, a Westerner, I have to say, because Chinese I will not spot, because for me they all look the same. And I will eat the double. Everything it looks here so nice, prepared, and you know, when you compare it to Indonesia, I don't want to say anything, but here everything is really nice prepared. I tried the crispy pork belly, 100, quite costly, but I have to spoil myself. Yeah, so many people here are really cool. I think I will come here again because my apartment is not far from here, only 4 stations. It's perfect. So let's try the food. First course is kind of spring rolls, summer spring rolls, 50 baht for one. Sweet, sour, a bit spicy, but not much. Now time for the crispy pork belly, soy sauce and spicy chili sauce, I think so. Yeah, very crispy. With the sauce, amazing. So crispy, crunchy. Yeah, very good. And be honest, I spotted one foreigner here, like a family. Now I have to eat something more. Yeah, and I spotted another foreigner, but I cannot triple the food. I hope you liked the video. It's kind of something, let's say, what you can do in Bangkok when you stay for longer and you don't want to go to these touristic spots. And if you want to see more Thailand content, which is not mainstream, just let me know in the comments. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe.